Hey Gemini, so I am 25 tomorrow, so as promised, I am doing I did the Aries one already, but I'm doing Gemini, and then I have Virgo to do as well. Um, you probably hear my dog snoring as usual. Um, I appreciate all the likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. I did make a Instagram for my channel. I haven't really posted much yet, but I plan on doing like daily energies or card of the day kind of thing. So if you want to follow me, I would really appreciate that. And if you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me in the email that I will put in the description below. So just an update on what is going on for you guys for this month is, so the bottom of the deck for you guys is Temperance. So I think right now, especially with Mercury retrograde and Aries season and everything, everyone's kind of just like off balance and going through all sorts of emotions. And so definitely needing temperance, needing to have balance, needing to be patient, needing to level yourselves out, not not be over emotional, not be doing impulsive things and rushing people. Really depends on your situation. Just really needing to be patient and balance yourselves out. And then you guys are starting off with the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. And so kind of like what I was feeling, that you guys are feeling extremely off balance and maybe emotional and angry and frustrated over a certain situation right now, or just with Mercury retrograde going on. Um, some of you guys might be like feeling like you're up against someone else, maybe competing for someone's attention, competing for a certain position, just possibly competing for something, or just like not seeing eye to eye and not getting along with a certain person or other people. Because like this is someone who doesn't really follow their intuition and they're a little bit emotional, they're upset, maybe possibly someone might be being manipulative. I also want to say that this is just general, and I'm not saying that this is exactly how you're feeling, this is exactly how you're being. It's just general. If it doesn't apply, that's fine. So yeah, this could be someone who's feeling really emotional, maybe being like a little bit manipulative. And this Queen of Wands in reverse here, like this is someone who wants to be a free spirit. They want to do their own thing, but they will often maybe like make impulsive decisions and not exactly think about how the other person is affected by it, not really caring how the other person feels. But this could also be someone who's feeling very frustrated and angry with a situation. Followed by the Empress in reverse. And so this person could be frustrated and upset because they're having a hard time feeling abundant, having a hard time getting something off the ground, having a hard time saving their money, or maybe you are having to take care of your kids completely by yourself and with no one's help, and you might be having a hard time doing that, feeling like you're really struggling, maybe struggling with money, struggling to have time to yourself or find time for yourself because you're constantly working, you're constantly taking care of your kids, all that. And so you might be having a very hard time with it. Or maybe this could even be like fertility issues for some of you guys. Some of you guys might be feeling like you are a bad parent. Not saying that you are, you might just be kind of having those feelings. Or maybe you might be having issues with your own parents. But queens often indicate like a mother energy. It doesn't have to be female, gender doesn't matter, as well as the Empress is often a card of motherhood or parenthood, whatever it may be for you guys. But there's definitely some kind of frustration around not being able to either get something off the ground, get something going the way that you would like, or just frustration with maybe being overwhelmed with a lot of things and doing it all on your own. Three of Wands in reverse. This is another card of being frustrated and not being able to get things moving the way that you would like to. This is also kind of like disorganization. It's like a lack of organization, a lack of planning, just feeling very frustrated with something, the way that something is going or the way that something is not going. Definitely needing to be organized in some way. Planning for a certain situation, needing to be prepared and plan. Because then you guys have the Two of Wands, and so this is needing to make a decision about like a huge change, whether it be moving in with your partner, marrying someone, divorcing someone, moving across the world, taking a new job offer, whatever it may be. It is something that will have a big effect on your future. And then with the Ace of Wands here, it's like you guys definitely need to make a decision, because there is the opportunity for like a passion and new beginning. So if you guys have options on what you want to do, there's definitely something that you guys are very passionate about. This could also be like an opportunity for sex or like a one-night stand, whatever, however it may apply to you guys. But with this opportunity, with this passionate new beginning, it is attached to the Five of Wands, so there is some conflict or competition, or maybe feeling like you're up against other people, or like you have to compete with other people. Kind of like how I was saying, like with these two queens in reverse, because often when you get two queens, that could indicate like being, like competing against other people, or just someone else being involved in the situation. And then followed by that competition and arguments comes the Ten of Swords. So this is something like this confrontation and competition and argument, whatever it may be. All this conflict here definitely either does hurt you guys or has in the past hurt you. You guys might be thinking about a past situation, whatever it may be. This is just something that either will or has or is really hurting you guys, stabbing you in the back, making you feel betrayed. Like possibly if you got an offer to start like a passionate relationship or something like that, but then you're finding out that this person has other options and you're competing with these other girls or these other guys for this person's attention, and you find that out and it just really, really hurts you, really betrays you. Just something is definitely really hurting you guys. It could even be like looking back to, like say you're trying to repair a relationship and you constantly think about how this person hurt you in the past and how at one point they had multiple options and that really, really hurt you. And so you might be really thinking about that, and that could be causing you this frustration, could be causing you to be not sure on if you want to move forward or not. And that could be what this like frustration and this lack of being prepared is about, or lack of planning. And then you guys have the Seven of Cups in reverse. And so this is like seeing through the illusion. You're not confused anymore, or you soon will not be confused. But it's also like very much about narrowing down your options. So maybe you guys are the ones who have more than one option, and it might be really hurting someone else. Or maybe if you have more than one job opportunity, just something like that. This is narrowing down your options. This could actually also be feeling like you're someone's last resort. And that could be why there's this Ten of Swords here. Like maybe you feel like you're the fallback relationship, something like that. But someone is definitely narrowing down their options. And then you guys are finishing off with, it's like once you narrow down your options, you make your decision of what you want to do, who you want to be with, that kind of thing. You're finishing off with the Four of Wands. And so this is harmony, celebration, like happy times, commitment, weddings, all that. So it's definitely ending off on a good note once someone narrows down their options and makes a decision. But if you are involved with like another person, I pulled a card for what you guys are doing, and then I pulled a card for what the other person is doing. And so you guys have the King of Swords, so I think that you're really trying to communicate. You're really trying to just be straightforward, open communication, get to the truth, get to the heart of the matter about what you want, maybe what your boundaries are, what you expect in a situation, and what they are doing is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like if you were involved with another person, it's like they are not putting in the work, or maybe they're not investing, or maybe they're not putting in as much work as you are, because what they have on their end is the Five of Pentacles and the Hierophant. And so this could be a couple different things. They could be in another commitment, or they could be really just like really struggling with a loss or struggling with money issues. They could be needing to leave a certain commitment or partnership or whatever it may be. It doesn't have to be like a relationship or like a romantic commitment. This could be like, say that they have like a friendship that is just seems so detrimental to your relationship. Anytime this person comes around, anytime they come up in conversation, it starts a huge argument. And so they might be needing to leave a certain person out in the cold, or if they have a third party, and that could be like what this Ten of Swords here was. There just could be someone who's I don't know how to word that, being needed to be left out in the cold. This could also be something like, depending on your situation, there are definitely some people who they only want to be in a relationship if it's all good, all happy times, don't want any confrontation, don't want any uncomfortable energy. And so this could be saying like, this person made a commitment regardless of, like, through sickness and health, whatever it may be, like sticking it out through the bad times, depending on your situation, of course. They might just, someone also just might be like sick or just like really suffering through like an illness or a loss, money issues. Yeah. And on your guys' end, what came up for you guys is the Nine of Cups and the Moon. So I feel a couple different things with this. Like, this did come up as your guys' advice. It came up the Moon first, and then I pulled the Nine of Cups. And so this could be a couple different things. This could be telling you, like, if you're excited about something, if you're excited about some kind of wish fulfillment, this could be saying, just keep it close to your chest right now. Like, don't go tell a whole lot of people about what your plans are. Just keep it kind of under wraps for right now. But another thing that this could be is that this could be saying that you don't know everything about certain wish fulfillment or something that you're excited about. You might not know everything right now. Yeah. This feels a little bit all over the place, so hopefully it made sense to you guys. I might end up redoing it. But yeah, I guess that is... This came up twice, so I'm going to actually mention it. So something that came up twice for you guys is the Chariot in reverse. So either you guys are needing to just put a stop to something, or this could be why there's frustration, is because there's just something not moving forward. Like, April has definitely been a waiting month, or will be a waiting month. So that could be why there's some frustration, having to wait or needing to put a stop to something. Alright, so yeah, I might redo this because I'm feeling kind of iffy about it, but for now, that's all I got for you guys.